The UI assistant can help you create simple UI animations to transition between hidden and visible states. Let's create 3 images. One will be in the middle, another will be anchored to the top left corner, and the last one will be opposite of that in the bottom right. Next, we'll have to add the UI animator component to these game objects. As you can see, the UI animator will require an animation profile. Let's open the animation settings by clicking on the button. Alternatively, you can use the Tools/UI Assistant menu. The animation profile creator is fairly straightforward. Transition time and transition curve determine the length and flow of the animation, and the settings below determine the Rect Transform's properties in the hidden state. These settings are relative and will adjust the Rect Transform's initial position and anchoring. Positive position offset will cause the game object to move away from the center of the parent transform, whereas negative values will move the game object toward it. Let's add a button to handle the animations. It is possible to hide or show separately, but Toggle handles both based on the UI animator's current state. As you can see, the top left image moved further in the top left direction, whereas the bottom right one did the opposite. Since the middle image was anchored to the center, it hasn't moved. Let's change the animation profile a little to see what happens with these settings. It's fairly easy to experiment with animations this way. You can, of course, create multiple animation profiles for different UI animators. Another animation feature provided by the UI assistant is the text revealer. Let's create a text with the text revealer component and change the button's onClick event to reveal text. Select the Text Revealer tab in the Animation Settings window to see what kind of properties you can set. Since my test string has an ellipsis, the 3 dots, I'll add a single dot to the ellipsis character string. This way, the Text Revealer will slow down when it sees a sequence of that character. The pause characters has a similar purpose but doesn't look for sequences. I recommend adding punctuation marks to the string to achieve longer pauses between sentences. Visit the UI Assistant's Asset Store page by following the link in the description, or watch this next video if you'd like to learn more about its features.